How would you intro us?
I would start by pissing you off and picking up the mic and saying, "Hey everyone, welcome to the vlog. It's Sunday activities, baby."
This will be the intro video. Sorry, no free feet pics here.
Audio. Sorry, is this a family channel? Can we swear yet? Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Okay, well, this is our first attempt at a vlog, if it wasn't cringingly obvious. And we're gonna do our most and only requested video to start, and that is a wedding recap. Because I guess to start the recap, we got married last weekend. This is a weird first vlog. This is a weird thing to start to. It's like, what's up, guys?
Why did we get
married?
married?
Welcome to our wedding.
For tax purposes.
Okay, we're diving right into the questions.
Yep.
The first one is, any regrets or things you wouldn't do again?
I feel like that's always like everybody's favorite wedding thing. It's like, hey, what would you never do again?
What did you hate the absolute most about the happiest day of your life? Go.
Yeah. Kind of the food kerfuffle, and then maybe like stocking more on some drinks and like barware and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe telling my mom that there was a first dance so that she didn't like walk out and leave for 5 minutes to just like go get something from the hotel. Probably would have been a good call.
She missed the first dance,
She came back.
but she didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh. I took a lot of pride in aiming to have no regrets. Probably, in retrospect, regret not having a videographer. But there's no one has a video of like me walking down the aisle or my little brother as the ring bearer or like you coming down. And that is the one moment that I like blacked out, like emotionally blacked out.
Didn't we have the camera set up in the corner?
But it was not facing the walk down the aisle.
Oh, yeah.
So we do have like our whole ceremony recorded. It's just not videography. It's it's recorded. So I'm excited to watch that back. Favorite part? Absolutely the first look, because it took away like so I couldn't imagine having that level of emotion if you see someone like if you have that like first moment walking down the aisle.
Yeah, I think that first look was really nice. Mine was definitely when we like finished the vows and then like walking back down the aisle.
Really?
That was my favorite moment.
I don't remember it.
I couldn't stop cheesing.
There is a really cute, like, not cute. There's a really great picture of us walking back down the aisle, and I think it's the happiest you look in all of the pictures.
Yeah, that was just like a really super awesome, nice moment.
I felt really overwhelmed actually in that moment. I thought I was gonna cry looking at people's faces.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like I had just finished my vows. Like you said your vows first, I said mine second.
No.
What?
You said your vows first.
Oh yeah, fuck. Shit. Okay, next question.
Did Garrett cry?
I teared up very heavily multiple times.
No tears dropped from those eyes.
No tears dropped from those eyes. So
there's a lot of questions about the venue. We got married in Calgary. We live in Calgary. Oh, our venue is called the Pioneer. It was amazing. Did we go see any other venue in person?
I don't think we did.
I think we both walked in and had this like, this is the one moment when we went there. And compared to other venues, they had just like the most flexibility, the biggest, most like customizable space, and by far the best pricing out of similar venues.
You kind of go outside, mill in and out as they need. There's a space upstairs we could go. There's even a space downstairs that we didn't really utilize for anything.
Yeah,
you could have. So it was pretty versatile. You know,
the patio. I was not expecting there to be a patio.
Totally.
So to have that, and it was like a really hot day, was a nice surprise. The most soul-quenching moment of our days.
Soul quenching?
Like in a good way. Like what just like filled you up?
Honestly, I think like hearing our vows was definitely amazing. So that for me was like very, I think it made everything feel that much more real.
I was very impressed with your vows. They really surprised me how thoughtful they were. You did work on them for a solid week. The whole day was really like in the grand scheme of things, I don't think I could have planned anything to be more perfect. No subtle flex because I had planned it all.
Mm-hmm.
But on my bouquet, on the handle, were pictures of my grandparents who couldn't be there. But it really just like was that one missing piece that I hadn't thought of myself that my mom did, just as like a nice surprise. Aunts. And my aunts. Yeah. Things you did but wish you didn't.
Honestly, don't think there's anything.
Really?
For me, yeah.
I wish I didn't forget to finish my wedding outfit transition TikTok. That was so good. I wish that I also didn't get like as overwhelmed about time. Like I took the day very slowly in the morning of like getting ready and trying to be very present and with my family and with my mom and my sister and my little brother, and we had a nice breakfast and we took the day very, very slowly, and then I suddenly looked at the clock and it was like 3:30 and the photographer was getting there at 3:45 and I was like had just finished hair and makeup. I didn't have my dress on. I didn't know where my shoes were and I got like very flustered and frustrated over a little thing. This was by far the most asked question, but to be honest, I'm over it. I'm kind of done dealing with it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. There's a lot of questions about the catering situation. How do I put this?
Want me to just say it?
No, I think there's fault on both sides. There was mistakes made on both sides. Essentially, they had their wedding date was the 1 week before, the Saturday before our actual wedding date. And in the end, we had food at our wedding, and a lot of people really enjoyed the food.
Yep.
And I didn't have to serve a Costco cold cuts platter, and that is really all I hoped for. So I am very sentiment neutral on the situation.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to give that. Check the dates on your contracts.
Next question.
Planning details.
It's not a question, that's a statement. Next question.
The quick and dirty of it, we got engaged December 2020. By March 2021, we had our venue, our caterer, I had my dress, and I cannot even tell you the dozens of people that said, "Oh, you're so ahead of it, you're so ahead of it." But A, I had nothing else to do. It was COVID. We literally still couldn't see people.
Yep.
I just wanted to get ahead of it. And B, it ended up working out as the perfect amount of timing. I was graduating university, so there was like January to April of 2022 where I was in my last semester. It was really busy. We got no wedding stuff done between then. My dress ended up taking 4 rounds of alterations. That took almost 3 months.
True, yeah.
The venue, we booked the last possible day, almost 2 years in advance. The caterer, we booked one of the last dates for the whole summer, almost 2 years in advance, albeit the wrong date. We did it ourselves. We did have the most incredible day of coordinators. Best expense, even if you plan your own wedding, get a day of coordinator. I didn't have an ounce of stress in my body because they had an incredible team that handled everything start to finish, down to like fixing my dress while I was standing. Like when I got to at the end of the aisle and was like standing across from Garrett, like fixing it so it looked good in pictures before we started the ceremony. Just the most like fine
you're
details.
too freaked out to think about is all the stuff they're going to handle. So it's like, it's one of those things where they're just a fixer.
Yeah.
Basically for like the week up to the wedding and then the week of or the day of the wedding, and it's just like probably the most worth it expense of everything. That
was really the saving grace. If we didn't have them, I probably would have canceled our wedding a week before.
Almost happened.
Be easy on us. This is our first go, and it took me like 3.5 years of convincing Garrett to do something like this, so be extra nice to him.
Yeah.
Okay, what was the must-have at your wedding that you would still like agree with now? I think my must-have, my like non-negotiable, I was willing to splurge, was a good photographer. Part of our decision in just having a photographer was having a really good photographer who could capture the day how we envisioned it and how we were experiencing it, and whose creative vision aligned with our sort of, I guess not theme, but like the vibe and feeling and mood of our wedding.
It's, definitely worked out extremely well.
Yeah.
We've already seen some images, stills come back, so
I'm
they
obsessed.
look fantastic.
Yeah.
So definitely worth it. I think for me, it was probably the suit, like all the way through, because I knew no matter what, I really wanted to have that just like exactly the way I wanted it. So, and I knew like if that was good, I would feel good. Everything else would fall into place. So, picture of the suit here.
Oh, who was our photographer? Jackie Couch. Put her handle here. She's incredible. She's lovely. She was amazing. Every vendor that we worked with, 99% of the vendors that we worked with were phenomenal and so easy to deal with. And super, super easy to deal with, and made our day as perfect as it was. I think I'm confident in saying it was everything I had dreamed of, probably more, just the way it turned out. I was very concerned. I mean, I was very worried that I would be so stressed in how everyone else was experiencing the day that I wouldn't enjoy myself. But the day came, and I, took it slow and steady and easy, and I was excited to like get to it, but the day went by pretty quickly, and I really soaked in the moment. I also didn't want to get blackout drunk. I was really terrified I was gonna black out and be a messy, sloppy drunk at my wedding. So I'm glad I wasn't a messy, sloppy, drunk, blacked out bride, and that we had a nice evening. I remember all parts of it, minus walking down the aisle. It was everything I dreamed of. I'm very happy it happened. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I think it was an interesting experience to go through together. Yeah. And I'm really fucking glad it's over, too. A
little crazy. Everything worked out. And I think everybody pretty much had a really good time. So, all wins in my book.
There were a couple other questions about our honeymoon. And we got married on Saturday. And on Monday morning, we went to Los Angeles. It was lovely and perfect. We ate a lot of food and did a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, it was really nice to just kind of like decompress, kind of do whatever you wanted, and just like enjoy the days as they come. So it was really, really nice for that. But yeah, we'll do that next one.
That's it. If you've watched this all the way through, bless you. Bless you. What a weird... They didn't sneeze.
You fucking sneezed. Bless you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Hot wife era.
Excellent.
I'm gonna have to blur that out.
Okay, well, Sunday activities. That's a wrap.
Our Sunday activities, episode 1.
Yeah.
Marker.